Hello, I would like to speak with you today about publishing and opportunities for you to publish. Quickly, to let you know a little about me, my name is Stacy Masucci, and I am the Senior Acquisitions Editor currently managing Elsevier's book publishing programs in cardiology, gastroenterology, and respiratory pulmonary. I'd like to take a minute to give you an idea of what we will be discussing today. This presentation will take a look at authors' motivations for writing and why you should consider adding book author to your CV. We will also talk about where book writing fits into your career path and how Elsevier can help you realize your publishing goals. The way that content is being used and accessed is rapidly transforming, but the foundational need for that content has not changed. If anything, the massive increase in the number of tools researchers can use to access information has driven a need for more content to be delivered in new and creative ways. These exciting opportunities make it a great time to get involved in book writing. Along with primary research that's published in journals, books play an important role in defining the landscape of a particular field. There are various motivations for authors to write a book. In 2013, Elsevier surveyed over 200 authors, some published with Elsevier and some with other companies. When asked what motivated them to write their book, the top motivations cited included an interest and passion for the subject, to fill an information gap in the market, to develop educational materials, and to enhance visibility and reputation. All of these motivations, along with countless others, are great reasons to consider writing a book. Book authors and editors are recognized leaders in the field and acknowledged experts on a topic. Oftentimes, our editorial or publicity staff are contacted to supply an author that can talk on a topic current in the media. Elsevier has that influence. Researchers would not do what they do if they didn't have a passion for the subject matter. It shouldn't be surprising that interest and passion for a subject are cited as the top reason that authors write. This interest and passion underpins all of the other factors that we will discuss. We are now going to hear from an Elsevier published author on what motivated him to edit the Enzymes book series.
So let me explain about the Enzyme series. This is a series that has a long history. It goes back to 1950s actually, and this has been a premier series or reference book for people studying biochemistry, enzymes, and mechanisms or proteins. And in fact, when I was a graduate student in the 1970s, I always had a copy of the Enzymes, and that was really the must-read book for people who are interested in biochemistry. So this book has been going on since that time and has been edited by a number of important people in the biochemistry field. And I'd like to mention Paul Boyer at UCLA, who is a Nobel laureate for his work on ATP synthesis enzyme, figuring out the mechanism of how this enzyme works. And he has been a long time editor for this series. And then after that, after David Sigmund was an editor, I took over the editorship for this series, and I think I have a passion to continue this series because it has an importance in the field and also a long important history of supporting research in biochemistry and biomedical research.
Another reason that authors indicated as a motivating element in their decision to write books is the lack of information available on their topic of expertise. There are many reasons that there may be an information gap in the market. For example, the area may be new, created through recent discoveries and new technologies. The area may be fast growing, or there may be a need for new cross-disciplinary applications that haven't been fully realized yet. People often reference foundational content such as textbooks, major reference works, online resources, and specialty publications when learning about a new subject area. Let's hear from another Elsevier author about filling an unmet need in the market.
Well, a colleague of mine and myself, we had been interested in collaborating a little bit on a few different projects, and one of them was a symposium. And we came up with the idea of doing a symposium on vascular pathogens, or the vascular effects of pathogens. And it kind of stemmed from that. Stacey approached us and asked us if we were interested, and we thought it would be a great idea because it doesn't really seem to be a book that encompasses a lot of pathogens and their effect on the vasculature in particular. There's a lot of specialized books about different pathogens, and some of the books will be limited to maybe bacteria or to viruses, so we really wanted to integrate from all different fields, but keeping the vasculature as the center.
Think about whether there is a current information gap that you think needs to be filled. Do your colleagues, students, clients, and managers frequently come to you for the information that you have? Then there might be a need to record and communicate that information more broadly. Another factor that commonly causes a need in the market is the development of a new area. Technology and research often move quickly, meaning that emerging areas are coming to light all the time. If you're involved in an area of research where people will need information to save them time, save money, improve their productivity, or make informed decisions, publishing a book is an excellent way to ensure that the information reaches the people who need it most. Since future developments in your field rely on adequate, up-to-date information, taking part in this knowledge-sharing process can really help to drive progress. As the slide says, better foundational content helps everyone to save time, save money, and improve productivity. One of the top reasons that people decide to write a book is to share their knowledge with others. Your interest and passion in the field have no doubt shaped your career. Sharing your specialized knowledge is essential in maintaining solid foundational information and in fostering the future generation's research and experience. Throughout the course of your career, your research, teaching, special projects, and on-the-job experiences will continually build on and sometimes reframe the foundational schools of thought that currently exist. Publishing journal articles is a crucial part of communicating this information, but trustworthy online resources, textbooks, monographs, and review publications are essential in keeping this information visible and current. Elsevier can help to ensure that the knowledge you have to share gets into the right hands. Our marketing and sales teams are trained to get new content into the hands of the people who need it the most, whether they are students, researchers, or professionals. Aside from being driven to share knowledge, writing a book can help you grow your career. Being a book author helps you to be discovered more easily as a subject matter expert. Writing a book helps to establish your expertise and expand your reputation. Contributing a chapter, writing a case study, and serving as a book editor or author are all ways to establish yourself as an authority in the area and lead to higher professional visibility. Some other examples of ways that our book authors experience career growth include promoting work at conferences and meetings, which provides excellent networking opportunities, contributing a chapter or volume to Elsevier series or serials, which can boost your H-index score. And books can also help to bolster grant and funding applications and demonstrate success and wide appeal. Where does book writing fit into your career plans? There is no standard progression or correlation between where you are in your career and when you can begin writing. Some authors get involved early and contribute chapters to edited works, or sign on as a co-author with a more established author. Most authors contribute to multiple projects in multiple ways throughout their careers, while some authors have waited to become more established before taking on a lead author or co-author role. Most authors contribute to multiple projects. 80% of respondents to an Elsevier author survey indicated that they have contributed to 2 or more books, and 80% indicated that they have published more than 10 journal articles. Involvement in book publishing took multiple roles. 68% indicated that they have been either a lead author or a co-author on a book. 59% indicated that they had also contributed chapters to a book, and 51% indicated that they had served as an editor for 1 or more books. So where does book writing fit in with your career plans? The publisher plays an important role in helping you write your book. If we take a modern look at publishers, they fulfill at least 3 roles: certifying quality, disseminating information widely, and encouraging usage. Increasingly, publishers are investing in innovation and technology to find new methods to carry out these roles. Publishers coordinate the exchange of ideas between authors, editors, reviewers, and the wider STM audience. An audience that can include researchers, scientists, professionals, and students. They develop products and services to continuously improve the fundamental roles of publishing. If you choose to publish a book with Elsevier, you will work with a dedicated editorial team throughout the process. The acquisitions editor will help you to develop your proposal, identify your audience, and enlist peers to review your proposed book idea. Once the idea is approved, the acquisitions editor will help you to plan the schedule. The editorial project manager will help you to keep the project on track by corresponding with authors, sending deadline reminders, checking permissions, and assisting with any queries you may have throughout the process. Once chapters are finalized, your production manager will take the manuscript through copy editing and page-proof stages. They will instruct authors on reviewing and correcting proofs, and will collate any changes into the final chapters. Throughout the process, the whole team will work together to help you deliver the best book possible. Thank you for taking the time to learn why you should publish a book. For related information and additional resources, please follow these links to our website.